The first one is going to be a 4th of July wind chime. We're going to make it out of these metal stars from the Dollar Tree in the 4th of July section. I love them. I picked up a bunch of those. I actually have one of their like little mini wind chime kits, like from a summer wind chime, that I have the pieces left over for from another DIY today. So we're going to use that little circle. I'm going to use one of the metal yard stakes with the flag pattern on it from the Dollar Tree for the lower part, and then one of the bamboo rings, the smaller one in the 2-pack from the Dollar Tree for the top of the wind chime. So for this piece, I do have to take the yardstake off. It's pretty easy. It was kind of on there with like a double-sided tape. So I like that better. It's easier to remove than these normally are. So just removing the tape on that, and then there's the little metal pieces here that we're holding that on. I'm just going to bend them back and forth with a pair of pliers, try to get those off cleanly. I thought we could have all of the metal stars coming down and they will be making the noise for the wind chime. And then this piece will be, I think it's called the clapper, the larger piece that's in the middle. So that hangs longer than everything else. So I think that is going to work perfectly. Now for the stars, I picked up 2 packages of red, 2 packages of navy, and 3 packages of white. And I thought that would be just the right amount to make a really beautiful wind chime. So I'm going to have it go red, white, blue. And I'm actually going to have enough to do that 4 times around the ring. So they already have the wood beads on them and the twine, so I might as well take advantage of that. The little ring on the top of the star is not all the way connected. And so you can get your twine to go through there, but you might need to use a pair of pliers to kind of bend it a little bit. Put your twine from your other star on it, and then don't forget to bend it back so it stays on. So I think that hangs perfectly, and why make more work for yourself if you don't need to? And I also like the red, white, and blue wood beads on there as well. So let's go ahead and get started on the other 2. So again, I want to do red and white, and I'm just going to dangle them down by actually hooking them to the hook right above it, just like that. And then I'm also going to add the navy to it, so it will be 3 stars long. I got the idea for this because I made a 4th of July like door chime with these metal stars are part of it, and they make beautiful noise. And I was like, oh my goodness, I don't know why I didn't think of this before. These are perfect for wind chimes. And so just kind of the top ones I can kind of like make the twine go to the other side to make sure it stays on. I won't be able to do that with my 3rd row here with the navy, but that's okay. As long as you close your metal circle back up, it should stay on there just fine. So again, I just kind of put that on there. I was thinking, can I do that? And then I'm like, I can't pull it back through to the other side because the twine's not long enough for the star to fit through there. So that's okay. I'm just going to bend it, I connect it, and then bend it back tightly so it will all stay together. And this spacing actually worked out really well on these. I don't know why Dollar Tree doesn't do very many good craft supplies for 4th of July. Every year I'm disappointed. I was disappointed again this year, but the metal stars are one thing that I was not disappointed about. I think they're great quality for $1.25 for 2 of those. So we've got the 4 main parts of the wind chime done. So now we can start working on that middle section. That's why I picked up the extra package of white. And I can do 2 whites hanging like one on top of each other. And then we can have that big metal star from the yardstake that could hang at the very bottom. So same thing, I'm just going to connect these the same exact way. And then I'm going to have the bamboo ring for the outer of the wind chime. And then that little wooden piece from the wind chime kit is going to be perfect for the middle. That can connect this in the middle and kind of make everything go together. So I will need some twine for this one because, this was the yardstake. And I don't necessarily like using hot glue on metal, but I think it will work well on this. I'm just going to make sure that I put some under and over to make sure that it is well glued on. I think it will stay just fine, but you might want to use a stronger glue if you want, since this is going to be going outside. So once I have that glued together, I can just go ahead and use that same ring that we're attaching everything else. And I just take my twine up through that. And I want it to hang down lower than the third star on all the other ones. So I'm going to have a little bit more twine there, just kind of seeing what looks good. And then I'm just going to simply tie this off here. I'm using the twine that is already attached to all the metal stars whenever I can. So definitely taking advantage of that. And I'm going to use that to attach that to that little piece from the wind chime kit. They have these little wind chimes in all different things. You'll see later on I use the rest of that wind chime kit for another DIY. And I just string this through and then I just have to knot it so it will hold it steady here at the top. And I didn't have a lot of twine to work with up there, but I had enough to make it work. And then I'm going to actually put twine in the other 3 holes in that wind chime kit so that I can connect it to the bamboo ring. And I'm also going to use it for the hanger. I kind of wish I would have made these a little bit longer because I didn't anticipate that I was going to be using them for the hanger. So I did have to kind of make my hanger a little bit longer. You'll see here in just a minute. But for now, I'm stringing it through from the top, right? So I'm knotting it on the opposite direction than I did the piece that hangs in the middle. So I need 3 of those. And then this is the bamboo ring. Now, I wanted to make it festive too for the 4th of July, so I thought covering it in some of the Dollar Tree burlap 4th of July ribbon would be really fun. So I just kind of take a corner like that, and I'm just going to have it at as an angle. And since this bamboo ribbon is so thick, it's going to cover this really easily. And I thought that was kind of a fun idea since I didn't really want to paint it. But it adds some festive to it. So I cut off a piece to make it a little bit easier, and then I just tightly wrap it around, kind of pulling it at an angle, just trying to get it as close as I can to that ring shape. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then just hot glue it like right on the inside there where I can cut off the excess ribbon. And I'm glad I decorated that part of the wind chime because, you know, 4th of July, you're going to want everything to be a red, white, and blue and fun. And the star pattern on that is perfect for this wind chime. So right here in the middle, I'm going to string this on. It's going to connect, of course, in 3 places here. And I just take the twine and just tie it in a double knot here. And just try to space that out like every thirds, trying to keep the little wooden disc kind of centered. That's going to be important later. And I did have enough twine on there to tie it together, but this was the part that I said I wish that I would have made it a little bit longer because my hanger is a little bit short on it. I did go ahead and make it this way though, just because it's easier. And then I just tied more twine to this later on to hang it up because it is a little short and if you are going to be hanging it from somewhere high outside on your front porch. And that is exactly where we're going to hang mine. So that part of the wind chime is done, and we have all the other 4 parts put together already. So now it's just a matter of attaching those. So I kind of want those evenly spaced out as well. I'm using the existing twine, just cutting the knot off the top so that I can then tie it to the bamboo ring. Just like that. And then to kind of space it out, I just go like directly across to the other side. I have a total of 4 and do the same thing. And we're going to do the same thing here with the other 2, just kind of spacing them out the best that we can. This was a really easy wind chime to put together, and it's so festive and fun for the 4th of July. I love the red, white, and blue stars. The wood beads are really cute on there as well, and I think it's going to sound really great as a wind chime. I have so many wind chimes that I've DIY'd for you guys out in my Florida room. I definitely needed a wind chime for the front porch as well. So it's kind of hard to show you from this angle, but I did hang it up here in my house on my entryway here just to kind of give you a little example of what it's going to look like hanging outside. I was taking my pictures and editing like late at night, so I couldn't really hang it outside, But this kind of gives you an idea of what it's going to look like and how it's going to hang and dangle down. And as you can see, it's a really big wind chime, and I love how it turned out.